I think I know what that is. I'll give you a hint. It's gonna make our life more quiet, and they're very heavy. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we need to finish the floors on the bus. So it looks like they're pretty much done, which they are, but there's a couple of holes left that I haven't patched up because there's like 100 of them, and I didn't want to weld up 100 little tiny holes. So today we're gonna come back with some caulking, sealant, and I think just some pennies. And we're gonna use pennies to fill up these little tiny holes that the seats left behind. I would have just gotten some HVAC tape, you know, that aluminum tape that's really, really sticky. I would have just laid that down and then painted over it, but I'm a little insecure and I thought people would comment on me and tell me that I'm an idiot and did it wrong. So we're gonna do it the way that everybody else does it, because Emma and I still have like $50 worth of change from when she used to work at Sonic that we have yet to roll all of it. So we've got a bunch of pennies laying around. I went to Home Depot and got a bunch of caulking. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna patch the floors. I'm gonna go around all my welds and put some caulking over that just to seal up, just to make sure that there's no extra leakage. So pretty simple day, pretty straightforward. Yeah, for now, let's get these floors done. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. You know, it's kind of funny like doing this stuff in reality, because I've watched people do it on the internet all the time, and now seeing it firsthand, just kind of a weird dynamic. Got my bucket of pennies, so yeah, we're gonna do this.
You got pretty much done?
It's done.
So you put the pennies down for what reason?
So I put those pennies down because there was all those holes from when we took out the seats, and they're pretty good size holes. I'd say probably 1/4 inch or so. I felt like the caulking wasn't going to fill up the hole like I needed it to completely. So I used the penny like what a lot of people do. I prefer to just use that metal tape. I think it's like HVAC tape, the really pretty tough stuff, and then just lay that down and then paint over top of that. I think that would have probably done exactly what this is doing as far as the job is patching it. But nobody else has done that, and I didn't want to be the guy that did it wrong, so I'd say it probably took like an hour. It's not very difficult, it's just tedious. I think it's just one of those things that's like, will water get between those holes? Probably not. Or is it just safer to put some pennies down and fill them up? Yes. Is it easier? Yes. It's easier to do this than it is to deal with the heartache of the floors getting wet later, so that's one reason I decided to do it the way that everybody else did, because I don't want to have to rip something up later. But yeah, now it's all finished, so I'm gonna do one more coat of the Rust-Oleum because we have it, and then we should be able to start laying our subfloor down and start building. Home Depot and Lowe's had more of this stuff than anything else, so I'm assuming this is what most contractors use for houses. And even though this is and is not a house, it's DAP, Alex Plus, all-purpose acrylic latex caulk plus silicone. Yeah, I hope this is, I'm pretty sure, I think it's gonna do everything I wanted it to do. It's paintable, it's flexible, it's waterproof, interior, exterior. So I mean, if they use it for windows and doors and houses, the only part that I would actually be concerned about is the flexibility behind it. So yeah, appreciate you guys following along. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it, and if you could subscribe, we would really appreciate it. And like I said before, it's not just about school bus conversions, it's not just about minimalism or tiny houses, but it's just this school bus has given us the freedom to do what we want. With the school bus, there's a lot less maintenance, there's a lot less overhead, so we don't have to make as much, so we can actually live the lives that we want to live. So, appreciate you guys.